Hey everybody, it's Brenda here with Horse Sense Healing with another episode of Living Your Grit with Grace. And I've been away from the place today and away from getting a lot of things done that really need to be done for my business, for my practice, for other commitments I have, and for studying. And we're on the eve of the long Labor Day weekend, and the sunshine is amazing here in the Flathead today. So I spent my day being very productive on a business meeting at this lovely guest ranch where I may be holding retreats. Excitement, stay tuned. But secondly, I'm thinking about the work thing and reflected back to when I was in the public systems, whether that was the public health department or Child Protective Services. There was so much work, always, more than you could possibly ever get done. And perhaps you can relate in your own work. Perhaps you work in public systems, or perhaps you have clients, or perhaps you're a nurse or a doctor or a veterinarian or whatever. Perhaps your workload is way bigger than is possible to stay on top of. And then the worry starts coming, and the anxiety and the stress that you can't get it all done, and it weighs heavy. There's some sleepless nights. Add on top of that our current events in our world with politics, with protests, with COVID. It's over the top. So it was connecting that to when I was in those public systems. And today kind of reminded me, even though not nearly as intense as my life used to be. And the old mindset was, I've got to keep going, I've got to keep doing. The anxiety would set in. I was clenching my teeth, even to the point where I was breaking them. I was stressed all the time, and then I wasn't as tolerant in the world of my own personal life. As a matter of fact, I became a workaholic, which is easy for me to do. So that's my old mindset. I had to do it all, and I couldn't stop. It was hard to stop. And then would take heavy, deep sighs, which is what I do when I'm really stressed. And then what did it take to shift that to trusting that all I can do is what I can do, and that it's important to have my own life and my own private time and some downtime, and to relax and enjoy. So how can you then develop that trust? Can you let go and trust that it'll all be there? It'll all be there when you get back to it, and to take some time for you and unplug and enjoy yourself. And it's good for your health, it's good for your mind, it's good for your spirit, it's good for your heart, it's good for your life, it's good for your families. It's good. It's like getting caught up in all the grit all the time, and it's like the all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy or Brenda a dull girl, that's for darn sure. So what can you do? How can you allow yourself to trust the process of unplugging and letting go, and trusting that everything will still be there and the world won't fall apart? You'll still be available to do what you need to do, and you'll be restored to do it. So thank you so much. Have a really safe and fun weekend. Have some fun. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again. I'm hoping it'll be tomorrow, but I am going to the lake, so I'll do my best. So thanks for hanging out with me with today's episode of Living Your Grit with Grace. And today the grace is taking some time to have some fun. All right, talk to you soon.